Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. Today's episode might sound like science fiction at first, but give me a few minutes and I'll show you why I believe it's actually the most real thing we could talk about. We're diving into a bold question. Not just what is reality, but what is it made of? What is it built on? I know, what a concept, right? But I'm not talking about simulation theory or philosophical puzzles. I'm talking about something much deeper, much more human, and far more beautiful. What if reality isn't just a construct? What if it's a construct of love? And not just metaphorically, but literally. Give me a second, guys, and let's start here. We know the physical world is made of atoms. Atoms made of particles of energy, and beneath energy, somehow, stillness and potential. Patterns, fields, frequencies, information. Scientists tell us there's a kind of underlying code to the universe. A blueprint beneath the scene. Call it the quantum field. Call it vibration. Call it awareness. Or call it divine intention. But the truth is, everything you see, touch, feel, it's built from something. And I don't believe that something is accidental. I don't believe it's chaos. I don't even believe it's just math or logic or force. I believe it's love. Why? Because everywhere I look, I see the pattern of love in how life moves. The way living things seek connection, from atoms to animals to people. The way wounds want to heal. The way we're drawn to presence, kindness, gentleness, and grace, even after all the hurt. The way forgiveness feels more real than vengeance does. The way joy returns no matter what. Even in chaos, there's always something trying to restore balance. Something in us that yearns to make meaning, to make beauty, to make peace. And if reality is a construct, then love is the code that it's written in. Because only love could create something so endlessly interconnected, so stubbornly redemptive, so beautifully unfinished. Now, I can hear the skeptics right now asking, if reality is made of love, why is there so much pain? That's a valid question, guys. It's one I wrestle with all the time and have for years. But here's what I've come to believe. Pain exists, but it's not the blueprint. It's the break, the interruption, the disruption of the pattern. Love is not the absence of pain. It's what responds to pain, heals it, fills the space after it, teaches us through it. And even in our deepest suffering, we still reach for love, still cry out for connection, still hope for something more. If pain were the foundation, we wouldn't long to return to love, but we do, every time. And that tells me everything. You don't have to look to the stars to find this. Just look at yourself. Your body tries to heal. Your heart tries to reconnect. You're wired for empathy. You crave meaning. You wouldn't be here otherwise. You feel most whole when you're loving and being loved. Even if you've been wounded. Even if you've been taught to fear or harden. There's something in you that knows love is the truth. Not the idea of it. Not the romantic fantasy of it. But the essence of it. That quiet, steady presence. The thread you feel when you hold someone's hand. Or the recognition in a stranger's eyes. The peace that comes from being seen and still accepted. That's not chemical. That's not coincidence. That's source. Think about that. If you've ever made a conscious decision to act from love, even in the smallest ways, you've probably felt something shift. The conversation softens. The energy changes. A door opens. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet. But something real happens. There's no doubt. Reality bends toward love because it recognizes its own. You're not just being nice. You're aligning with the core architecture of being. And when you live that way long enough, you begin to notice. You begin to notice that life isn't just reacting to you. It's responding to what you're made of. And when you lead with love, life meets you differently. This isn't just a comforting belief. It's a compass. If love is the foundation, then returning to it is always the way home. When things feel broken, start with love. When you don't know what's real, ask what aligns with love. When you're confused or scared or tired, return to what roots you. Not the loudest voice, not the clearest argument, not the flashiest platform, but the quiet, consistent pulse of love that never stops offering itself. That's real, that's home, and that's the thread. So yes, I believe reality is a construct, but not one designed by force or power or control. I believe it's a construct of love. And every single time you choose love, no matter how small the moment, you're not stepping away from reality. You're stepping into it. Until next time, guys, I'm Bob, and I'm walking this thread with you, one loving step at a time. I love you all very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.